welcome to Let's Sip and Talk with Freema on this great Friday evening. I know the black party is going on. That be lit. So I know a lot of you guys are probably there. Make sure y'all turn up for your girl. Anyway, y'all can watch this tomorrow or tonight when you get home drunk and eat. Anywho, also, before we move forward, don't forget that I am doing my 4th annual closet giveaway. Everything is free. It is December the 9th. I do it every year for my birthday. So make sure y'all come out to 125 Chestnut Street. Get whatever you're going to get. Everything is free. Listen, I even shop at my own event. Make sure y'all come out, okay? All nice things. All nice things. Anywho, y'all know how we do on a Friday night. Open discussion. We talk about whatever. Hey, I see some people that's joined. Make sure y'all say who's on. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Yep. So, of course, y'all know I got my co-host here, Miss Angie, and we haven't did this in a long time, have we? Oh, my goodness. Life has just been lifing. Yeah. You know, like everybody has something going on. So be mindful of that. You get what I'm saying? But also make certain that what's important to you, the person knows what's important to you. Correct. We can't read minds with that. So y'all know how we normally do. We normally go down the foolishness that I post. Being that we haven't did a show in so long, I posted so much stuff, but we're not going to go way back. I'm going to just start from wherever the heck I land. How about that? So let's see. We look good.
As always, ain't nothing new.
All right, let's see what, because I can't click on that. If I click on that, it's going to go to my, that's what. Let's see the craziness I've been posting tonight. I don't even know if you've seen that reel.
I did, but I didn't. I did, but I didn't.
Okay, we ain't gonna talk about it. You want to talk about that or you don't?
We can keep moving.
We talked about that before. You remember?
We did.
We did a quick conversation to say he would cheat on you with the same type of female he don't want you acting like.
Well, let's talk about what we were talking about the other day.
What were we talking about?
I feel like it's a hot topic.
What's that?
You know, we were having a conversation about like, what's the purpose? Like, or are they doing it for the people?
So basically, are they doing it for clout?
You call it
are
whatever.
They doing it for social media or just like society in itself?
It could be a combination.
They're just not doing it for themselves.
We trying to figure that out. Like,
give me an example.
Okay, example will be, let's use marriage as a topic. Some people say getting married, you know, they feel like got someone to build their life with, share their life with. The person has say-so over them, you know, in the event of untimely death, you know, just someone to spend your life with. And I feel like in my opinion, where I'm at now, getting married is not necessarily the answer. So are you doing it for you or are you doing it for the people? Because when, you know, you could still have a long-term committed relationship.
Absolutely.
And you could have life insurance policy. Someone can be your executor of estate if you have a living will. You know, so it won't be like someone else overriding you and you're worried about being a special friend on a executive estate, the will, all that can put in there. Absolutely. I want this person to write my obituary. Like it can be specifically stated about what that you want to put in there. So you can put yourself in there however you choose to.
Absolutely.
Lifelong partner.
Yeah,
because they're no special friend at this point. It's a lifelong partner. You still be able to make decisions for this person. And plus, it's like, you know, you don't put so much emphasis on it because guess what? When people get married, you know, some say, okay, let's go to the courthouse. I'm fine. Let me do something small.
Right.
Great. And you got some, let's do a wedding.
No.
So guess what?
I'm going to the courthouse this time around.
So guess what? And this is the point I want to get to. What's the purpose? So you go and spend $15,000, $20,000
for the people. That's where you're
at this point, because if you really care about your person, you don't have to do any of that.
Hey Melvin, and real quick before we move forward, Lisa Raye was supposed to be on tonight, but due to unforeseen circumstances, me and her, we had to postpone. So my co-host Angie is, you know, taking over tonight. She took one for the team, so I appreciate it. Hey Melvin, thank you so much for tuning in. Ashley said, damn, y'all must be salty with relationships. Y'all always on some why men ain't ready. We never said a man.
Wait. Let me go ahead because I said about getting married. So Ashley.
That could be a female.
All right, so let me finish what I'm going to say, Ashley. So what I was saying was, what is the purpose? for the people.
Mm-hmm.
You could take that and you and your person could take your money and do whatever you want to do with it. You both have substantial amount of income coming in. You know, you're well off, you're good. But you took 20,000 for this. And you could have took that and maybe put on a home together. You know?
Invest
it. Do something different. Because guess what? That same 20, that ain't gonna make you stay together or not. That marriage ain't gonna make you stay together or not. Whether you walk down the aisle, go to the courthouse, a piece of paper, it don't even matter. That's the point. And I'm saying what I'm saying because, you know, I've come to terms with, you know, are you doing it for you or for the people? My parents have been together 51 years. So I do believe in marriage. However,
it got to work for you.
Whatever works for you works for you. But that's why I say, what's the purpose? And it's pretty much just putting information out there to let everyone kind of like wonder, like, okay, what is the purpose? Like
Ashley said, you are so right. I'm going to the courthouse because it's about us, not the people.
Absolutely. So that's why I said, you know, it's up to you. It's nothing wrong with it, but just really think about the nature of it. Because some people have these extravagant weddings, and I just feel like it's for the people.
Oh, duh. That's all it's for.
So, but now you don't spend all this money.
I want everyone to see me in this beautiful gown and to feed them.
So guess what?
And to give them alcohol.
Here it is. I won.
Let's not talk about
because no, we gotta address it. We gotta talk about it.
Ladies, we are not staying in a relationship to feel like you won somebody or because you know he may have been out here dibbling dabbling, but you want to say, I won. He's mine. He chose me.
Honestly, typically, if we do a survey with men, more women are more concerned about a wedding and getting married than women are.
I don't want to stop you, Angie, but Vion, you done gave a face. You done gave a shake of my head, but you saying nothing. Elaborate, sir.
So more women are wanting to get married and more men are complying. And
yes, Ashley, we don't. When we come on a show, we speak about everything.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's not so much we're bashing men or women.
Exactly.
We speak from experiences.
Absolutely.
We speak from
real life.
That's so you have to take what you say resonates with you or what you can use from it.
Absolutely. So we're not. It ain't even about bashing either sex. Mm-hmm. We're just saying like we gotta make it make sense.
Absolutely.
And what's the purpose? Because we got to know if we keep going through life as people for everyone else, you will never, ever be happy with self. You will always be chasing something. Because if you think about it, let's look at your annual gross income. Your annual, you look at your check stub.
Right.
You say you net one thing, but then you gross something else. Yeah. So when you get offered the job, they go over that annual salary. But however, you ain't gonna take that home.
You ain't taking it home.
So guess what? Being that you know you already taking less home, why don't you and your person put that together so y'all can enjoy? Because you're supposed to spend life together, enjoy life. You can still be connected to a committed relationship without that piece of paper and wasting your money.
Ashley said you can have a great reception with no wedding.
Absolutely.
If that is the case.
Absolutely.
Spend it on a house.
Ashley, and that's all I was trying to say. That same money that was going to be spent, that's a nice down payment for a home that you and your person plan on keeping really and paying up. But that's why I'm saying, like,
so do you think people get married? Not let's put the wedding to the side. So do you feel like people just get married just to say they're married?
No, I think that people get married because they feel like that's a commitment that they want to let each other know publicly in front of God, in front of everyone. I'm saying that's why I'm treading light with that. That's why I said,
okay, we got a question from the audience.
Those that decide to get married, it's nothing wrong with, you and your person putting your money together and putting it on a nice home, and you go down to the courthouse because you want your loved ones there. Because you get times are tough, thick or thin, death do you part. Them people all at that wedding, you can't phone a friend. You're gonna have to rely on those that you know, and they're gonna be confidential about what you share with them.
Right.
And you're gonna talk to your person, but at the same time, sometimes you and your person may see someone else to talk to, but you need a good confidant at that point.
Absolutely.
So that's all I'm trying to say. Just make it make sense. Know your purpose of what you're doing.
We have a question from the audience. What's the question?
So check this out. Say you do get a house together, you and your person, right?
Right. So what are your status with each other? Were
y'all
married?
Yeah.
Who gets it?
Who gets it? Like, how would y'all?
Okay, so
Those happen too. Now, take that
The question was, if you got married and your person got this house together, how are you going to split what you have? The way you do it, that's why both of you get an attorney. And now you got to decide. Typically, they make you sell the house so y'all can split it. That's just pretty much what they do. If there's no children involved, then that's an easier route. But let's say there's kids involved. The husband can contest what the request is, and both get an attorney. They may just have to end up selling the home and both take, whatever the proceeds are.
Right.
That's pretty much how that works. So that's
be
why
adult about the situation.
That's where we get at, so it's like, your purpose of what you're doing. And here's another one. So how old are you to buy a home?
What you mean?
Let me say hypothetical. I am 52 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Mortgages, usually good mortgage, 25, 30 years, depending on what you're moving in.
Right.
You're 52. 30 years.
Are
you going to be here to still cover this? Because you
Right.
might still owe on this house and you ain't even here.
So you saying renting may be better option?
I'm about to get to that. When you do the math on it and you at a certain point and you're deciding to get attached to someone later in life, make the best economical decision.
Absolutely.
Don't go out here and get 200 and 250 and $300,000 mortgage. And darn well by the time you get to the end of the mortgage, you might not be living.
You might not be living. Now you done left that.
Guess what? You ain't left nothing.
Left the mortgage on
your
wife.
No.
She gotta pay that.
Listen, I ain't talking about being married. I'm just saying in general. Who you left it on? Now you done just paid your money to the bank.
And now you're getting all that maintenance done when your AC go out and all this.
So it's like, make it make sense.
Though.
So if you are married and you and your person decide to get married, do what's economically possible for you. What's best for you. Remember the scenario I said, me personally, I'm never too above anything. And I told her, and I'll tell anybody this, if I didn't have children and I didn't have a home, and let's say where I'm at right now in life, I'm in my early 40s and me and my person decide to get married, what we going to do? We're going to live in a tiny home that we can pay cash for. We're going to pay cash for something. And then if we decide to get a home, we're going to put more than half, we're going to put 3/4 of the cost of that home down. But guess what? Because if your income is substantial, be smart about it. How you gonna spend your life with the person and both of y'all
just
worrying about this $1,200 mortgage?
Exactly.
Like and y'all both health could fail at any day. I mean, health, it can happen to anyone, but let's just be realistic.
Ashley said it really don't matter in South Carolina because once you move in and live together for a certain time period, you're common law anyway. So getting married is just put it on paper to officiate it instantly.
Absolutely.
Lamar said, "What's up? Hey, Big Worm.
How you doing?
How are you doing? And thanks for tuning in. Welcome home, sir." I don't know if I'm supposed to say that on live.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. We're just saying, make it make sense.
We got to get you on the show. Let's talk about it.
At a certain point in life, we got to do things with a purpose.
Yeah, I'm having hot flashes.
So either you doing it for the people. You decide to do. If you got a car and it ain't broke, don't you go out here and go get another car finance when you ain't got to and nothing wrong with your car?
Stop living for we gotta say the same thing. Stop living for the people.
I will promise you not.
God damn it.
Because I'm so transparent about me. If
Listen.
I didn't, let me tell you something. I ain't getting no more car payments. If I can't pay for it, I don't need it.
Seems like she's trying to sell toes, but we're not with it.
I got a car payment.
No,
now.
I told all my friends.
Car payment now.
So I'm as transparent as I can be on my show. I'm very transparent.
Purpose? How can I enjoy life and I'm worried about a bill?
But just on Facebook, I don't tell everything. So anyway, and when Monty grabbed my car, July 29th, my son total lost my vehicle. Bad. It was bad. And I wanted a cash car.
And what I say, do it.
Other people's like, no, I don't think you should ride around in no cash car and give me a cash
that's
car.
The purpose of when you go and decide to get a cash card, you have money placed aside so you can get something reliable. See, people, and that's why I say you doing it for. That's why I go back.
Oh, I did it. Did I do it for the people?
You did.
No, I did not.
No, listen. If you wanted a cash card, you should have got your cash card.
They wouldn't give me the cash card.
No, listen to what I'm saying. Let's be realistic. If you wanted a cash card, you could have took the money that you had put aside and got you a cash card. If you understand what I'm saying?
I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Because me personally, I got another vehicle. It's gonna be paid for.
Lamar said, I'm good and I'm at the halfway house right now, but when I get all the way home, we can definitely make it happen. Keep doing what y'all doing. It's needed in the city.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it.
That.
We are very honest about who we are.
And that's it. Hey, y'all know we transparent.
Like, you know, we being very realistic.
Ashley said, this is what's wrong with the people in the world. They care what people say or think about them.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Because they're living for the people.
Ashley Fulmer said, right. Main thing, just make sure you're on the same page long term with the significant other. What are some beneficial long-term agreement and goals for both people? That is the question.
You know what? Let's piggyback off that.
I love that.
Because guess what? You do need to make certain, because it's like, what is the purpose if y'all are not aligning for something long term? Y'all not in agreement. Y'all don't have the same views, or if someone's willing to understand the next person's opinion and views. So you do need to do that.
Absolutely.
Not
early on.
Yeah, not just long term, but I'm talking about getting married too, because as they say, people get married and some people change. So I tell anyone, if you're going to get married, you and your person sit down, talk about your short-term goals, your long-term goals, your morals or values. Think about how you were raised. Did you come from a single parent home or two-parent household?
Right.
What did you experience? Let your person do the same thing. Y'all both talk about these things that happen in childhood.
What did you gather from your parents that you know you don't want to, bring into your relationship?
And guess what? Not bringing it into the relationship, but also mean that don't mean that what you gather that your parents experience, it may not be a bad thing. It's just a lesson to say, you know what? My parent is strong in this area. They may be able to tolerate a little bit more than me. Right. But don't look at it as, I'm not dealing with that, because guess what? You can miss out because you're doing too much, trying not to be like them. Right. But in all honesty, you looking at the attribute and what they went through as a negative, but you're not taking a positive. Absolutely. From it. So that's why I say
take a positive out of every negative situation. Lamar said, I know I was on there once when Freema first started. You sure was. I don't know if you was like the first panel or the second. But you was on there, and I appreciate you so much. That was 2019. So this is what, like 19, 20, 21, 22. I've been doing this for 4 years, y'all. Yep.
We have a lot to say. We just want to be honest. We want to help somebody.
Alexis Hammond said, I missed out. I ain't got the time. I'll miss out. I ain't got the time. And I'm glad you said that, Alexis, because
elaborate a little bit.
Okay, elaborate a little bit, but I'm gonna go off my perception of that comment, but elaborate, and then we'll go on what you're saying. I probably miss out too, and I think, and this is probably not what you're saying, but it made me think of something. Sometimes when women have already, let's say, been married or went through whatever they went through, it's certain things that we no longer want to tolerate. You see what I'm saying? So I'll just miss out because I done seen that one red flag or that two red flags, and I'm not waiting for a third.
Or maybe she's just saying, once her and her person to sit down and talk about things, and she realized that they can align, she's just gonna miss out. Is that what you're saying?
Wait a minute,
her and her person got different backgrounds, okay, different morals, different values, and she see that she can't deal with certain things,
right?
And whatever her person, I'm taking it as I'm just gonna miss out. Because I don't got the extra energy.
That's what I'm saying.
To waste time.
I don't have the extra energy. A lot of people these days and times do not have the extra energy. And that goes back to a real idea. Somebody
So what's responded. The purpose? Are you staying with someone to say you want?
That's why we don't stay.
But listen, goes back to the question. What's the purpose? Why are you in this thing? I want everyone to challenge themselves to know why they're in this thing.
Shit. Lamar said, yeah, right. Before I got locked up. Proud of y'all. Thank you, Lamar. I'm sorry. He said, I'm a damn man. I'm sorry. I thought you was a female. Elaborate. I'm sorry.
That's why we wanted you to elaborate so we can get understanding.
It is Alexis, right? I'm sorry.
Alexis?
I'm sorry. Ashley.
Well, see, okay. Let's talk about these male and female names. And it's a gender neutral name. For example, Alexis, we were never trying to offend you.
No.
However, we know Ashley because we know Ashley is a male. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So we're going by spelling. So
I'm
don't
sorry.
do not
And
think
we
anything.
know him.
So now that we know your name, we've seen your name, we'll know that
We'll
that
know
is
you're
a
a
male
male.
gender.
I am so sorry.
Ashley had the
Ashley
question.
said, "How soon is too soon to move in together if you don't get married?"
You know, let me answer that.
Never.
I feel like this. There's never too soon, because guess what? If you know how you feel about that person, y'all talked about the likes and dislikes, each other's background, morals, values, and you still have the same. You still feel the same way. Let me tell you something. YOLO.
Can we get a time frame?
You only live once.
So there's no time frame for you.
No. I
disagree.
If you keep putting time on something, then you could be missing out.
Give me at least 6 months.
So let me say something.
Give me at least 6 months to see a little bit of you.
Okay. I don't
give me at least 6 months.
Because people get married in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 months, and they still are together.
Okay, and then they move in together, and it's totally different.
But then I know those success stories that they still together.
I know some success stories.
That's what I'm getting at. So what I'm saying is, know the purpose of why you and your person are together.
6 months.
At
least 6 months.
So just know. Get together, you guys have already dated exclusively before you got into the relationship. So 6 months should have passed by then.
Okay, you can date exclusively for 2 weeks.
But
and
guess what? That's where you date exclusively to see.
So 2 weeks, you don't see nothing.
I didn't say 2 weeks.
You're not putting a time frame on it.
But what I'm saying is, in the same time frame, if both of you are mature adults, you both sit
down
and talk about
I'm getting angry.
What you want. The person says what they want. And y'all decide, because guess what? When you get a certain point in life and you're a certain age, you are ready to say, you know what? I had enough. I'm sick of whatever. The dating field is like whatever. It ain't nothing good out there.
At my age and time right now, listen, I've been married for 16 years, been together for 20. I don't know. Just got divorced last year, but we've been separated since 2018. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 5 years. I am ready to get married again.
There's nothing wrong
with that brings me to another topic. The gray areas, the black and white. Wait, we got some people saying some stuff. Hold on right quick.
Alexis responded.
Alexis says,
yes, it's Alexis.
Yep, it's Alexis. I'm financially stable. I'm a financially stable man, so I won't accept a woman to move into my house unless we engage and get married. I agree with that.
And listen, like I say, know your purpose, know your person, learn each other. And that's just the truth. Because we can't tell you anything except for you knowing your person. But if you see something that you know is intolerable, don't pass go. Don't collect the $200.
That brings me to another question.
Don't drop the broom. Just know that it's okay to do that, but make sure you both are mature adults and y'all both to the point where you're ready to settle down. Because to me, time doesn't either.
Time don't, but it got to be a little bit of time in that.
I don't think time matters.
To move in, Angela.
That means you know what you want. You're moving.
No, it's bullshit.
Okay, so let me say this. You're worrying about time to move in, but if you know you're serious and this person is serious, like it ain't nothing.
My mind is wow.
It's nothing.
My mind is wow.
It's nothing to be concerned about, but especially if you
is.
What is that to be concerned about?
Okay, so I'm gonna speak for me.
If
I got a daughter and I got boys. Yeah,
you talking about
people
kids.
Crazy as fuck.
So guess what? In the meantime,
at least give me 6 months.
So guess what? In the meantime, you can be with somebody a whole year and still miss
you. Still miss them, but I'm not doing it in 2 weeks or a month. 4 weeks,
and that's why I say know your purpose.
What are you talking about me?
So don't insert you in what I'm answering. I'm just saying is you and your person know each other's values, morals, and wants and dislikes, and that includes whatever you got going on in life. So you got children, yes, take it in consideration. Somebody is more financially stable than the other, take it like you take all this in consideration. So know,
okay,
like learn, like
say that then.
I'm saying that know your purpose, learn your person. That's learning your person. That ain't saying, hey, I love you.
Have a pedophile in your damn house.
Y'all
women, stop having every man around your child. But that's another conversation.
Can I pause you right now?
Pause me.
You know we gonna do public index. We run background checks. We go to
do that, but everybody don't do that.
Listen. We might even do your medical record.
We do
listen, you're gonna go to the doctor's office. So like honestly, you're gonna do your background check all kinds of ways.
Don't do that, Angela.
But guess what? We can't worry about nobody else.
We gotta tell them.
But
we're start doing that.
We're telling you, so if you are serious about yourself and you serious about your loved
I
ones,
love the way you said
then
that.
you be
about
serious.
yourself
You
and
be
your loved
serious
ones.
about the person you want to enter your
Put in
life.
that work. Pay for that
Yeah.
background check.
It's nothing wrong with that. And go to the appointments with them. You go to the doctor, they go
See
to
that paperwork.
all paperwork.
There's nothing wrong with it.
And if you see something that you got a question on, ask.
You can't be shy about it.
And they got a problem answering it,
Keep
then
it moving.
run.
All right, Lamar said you got to put a realistic time frame on it, Angie. Everyone is not who they portray to be. Most times, you got to learn a person first.
And that's why I said.
And I think we answered it when we were talking about it, because I think I was feeling how Lamar was feeling, like, girl, like. But she said you learn your person, so
you learn your person. So I'm not. What I'm saying is the question was, how's too soon? I said I never gave a time
until you
because know your person. Whatever it takes for you, Lamar, to know your person, Ashley, how long it takes for you to know your person to be comfortable, then that's the best time for you guys. I'm just saying for me what I do prior, and I don't know how long it's gonna take me to go through that process.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, clear that up.
Sometimes
it's people like me and Lamar.
Yeah,
so
so that's what I'm saying. Once you learn your person and you know your likes and dislikes, your morals and values, and you know the person's background, your background, like you need to know, because somebody coming from a 1-parent household and a 2-parent household, your views and perception are a little different. Because you're gonna have one that's gonna be so strong-minded because they single parent taught them to rely on self.
That's me.
So, but then you got a 2-parent background. My parents been together 50-something years. And I was that child that said, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. But then I missed out on the good attributes that I could learn from both of my parents. So guess what? I became overly aggressive when I didn't have to be.
I don't understand how you end up overly. Seem like that would be me.
I was overly aggressive. No, I'll tell you. If you want me to tell you what the problem is with you,
tell me the problem with me after we read
It's the trust.
Okay,
because you don't trust no one else to do nothing but
I can do it myself.
That's what it is for me.
I take a special individual to say, listen, Freema, I got this. You gotta show me the lead.
So I'm gonna say I have been very
blessed.
No, I'm gonna tell you, I was very stuck on my ways of why I'm not going to comply with certain things, because certain words like comply and listen and feeling like I got to take the back seat. I had a problem with it.
I don't see how you would have had a problem with it though.
Because I had a problem with it because I saw and felt like things that I didn't take my parents' strong attributes as a strong thing. I took it as a weakness. Yeah,
as a weakness.
So I didn't take it how I could have seen the great in it. I took it from a negative standpoint. So it caused me to say, I'm not going to be like that. I'm not going to do this and I'm not going to do that. And I didn't have to be. I actually need to look at the positive of both parents and let me decide when I get with my person what's going to work for us.
Right.
But it took me now to be 40 years old to figure that
out. It took me till I was 36 to be peaceful, and till I was 40 years old to figure it out.
Okay.
So it's okay. So as long as you figured it out.
So we're giving y'all jewels.
Absolutely. Raymond
Learn
said,
yourself.
Okay, Raymond said, who dates in 2023?
Who dates anymore?
Raymond, people date.
Dating with a purpose. So what are they doing?
Date.
So Raymond, elaborate. What are they doing?
Okay, you can elaborate on that, but people do date. But I do think, and this is probably not even what he's saying, but I do think in the dating process, a lot of people do not ask those pertinent questions that need to be asked.
You see the questions we went now? We went from your background to your credit report, your medical history, what kind of home did you come from? What about your high school education? Can you read and write? How's your hearing? How's your vision? Do you have a mental health issue?
Yeah.
What health problems do you have? I mean, because
some people can't deal with health problems.
Listen. So guess what? You need to know before you lock in with this person.
Sickly person, can you deal with a sick? You in a hospital you know what I'm saying? That shit is important.
I need to know how's your compassion and patience? Because either one of you could run into something later in life.
Yeah, absolutely. Quentin said, I was in a 13-year relationship, baby mama, till last year. Now we don't even know each other no more. And I have the kids. Now I ain't got time for that BS.
I get it.
It makes you you don't want to tolerate.
So guess what, Quentin? What it sounds like, this is just my opinion. It sounds like you got to the point where you've been through enough, because you could have your good times, you could have bad times, whatever times you had, but you've gotten to that point where you just had enough, and you don't have the energy
absolutely
for no one who ain't about what you about.
But I do want to say this, and this may not apply to you. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to wait. So this, like I said, this may not apply to Quentin, but what I have learned that some people take that hurt, that negative situation, that short end of the stick, and they don't want to put themselves out there anymore. And that's not fair to you. Again, like, okay, things happen, you learn from it. You get what I'm saying? You pay attention to those red flags and you see, okay, listen, I'm not dealing with it, just like he said. But at the same time, don't sit here and just be a couch potato or someone in the house and don't want to give no one a chance ever again because of your past.
So guess what?
I just don't think that's cool.
We're challenging you, Quentin, to dig deep within yourself and learn you, because at some point you and that person did have a connection, and sometimes once you grow older, you grow in different directions. So take your time, learn your likes and dislikes, learn what's tolerable, what's not tolerable, and find someone that's going to be fitting for your situation, because everyone is not fit for your situation.
You know what's so sad? It's not really sad, scary maybe. It's so many people that have went through so much stuff to where okay, my sister called me a track star. Y'all heard that song, I'm a runner, I'm a track star, whatever it go. Like the first little thing, I'll be ready to say I'm out. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you have to figure out. That's what I'm saying. You have to figure out, like, okay, like, Freema, calm the fuck down
and ask
questions. It was not that serious.
But not even that. If something that was a red flag for you, you need to ask questions. No, we gotta.
Why I gotta ask a question if it's a red flag?
Listen to what I'm saying, because it's your perception. So you need to ask them, hey, this is what I thought. So I just really want to know, to get some understanding.
All right.
And it's going to tell you how real they are.
Hold on me real quick. Alexis said, I'm married, but that's exactly what I did. If you ain't matching my fly, I ain't got the time.
And we agree.
Quentin gave the black hearts. You know, I'm so extra. Ashley said, okay, say you moved in 2 weeks. How long before you selling all your shit to move back to?
Well, guess what? You done did a lot in 2 weeks. I mean, y'all done had intercourse. You done did the most. So, and listen, like I say, whatever floats your boat, but know the purpose. And if you done cross every I and dot every T, and you done cover what's important to you, we can't tell you a time frame. You need to move back in. God damn it, you keep something hidden in a bank account nobody knows nothing about. Period. And that's just the truth. Always have something. You and your person can have an account, but always have your own. And that goes to show, be financially stable. So let's say this, before you get in any relationship, to even talk about moving in, be financially stable. In the event you need to backpedal, it won't be a burden.
It won't be a burden. Quentin laughing, probably what we talked about, said earlier. Ain't no telling what we said. Alexa said, move in a week or 2 or a month, somebody desperate and somebody homeless. Listen, see, we all on the same page.
So guess what? I feel like this could be the love of your life. This could be the true love you've been waiting on. Or what if you've known this person for a while? You never said how long you knew the person. You said move in. So moving in, you might have known this person all your life, and y'all never had the opportunity to get together, or y'all did, but it just wasn't right. So I wouldn't look at the time of moving in. I'm gonna look at the individual to determine, is it okay to move in there? Because the time to me got nothing to do with moving in together. How long have you known this person? Is the question.
Well,
He didn't say 2 weeks.
Well,
he said move in. So
Angie, and I are gonna agree.
Maybe I live in a fairy
We're gonna agree to disagree because I'm not doing it.
I might be just living a fairy tale. I think I'm a.
Ashley's laughing.
I'm a princess.
Quentin said that's for real.
I'm a princess waiting on somebody for the white horse.
Word for real. Lamar said, I'm not used to y'all calling me Lamar. Call me Andy. Right.
I wanted to say weird. Andy, but
I've been wanting to say Andy. Erica said, okay, Nurse Angie.
Hey, Erica, I'm just telling you like it is. I'm being honest.
Ashley said, damn, y'all got a full application. No, just be who you are. Stop, don't fake the funk. Paul Peter said, God damn, it's salt and pepper on drugs. I don't know what that means. Hold on, I took that as shade. I gotta speak on that.
What is this? The lesbian podcast?
So this must be a troll. So first he said salt and pepper on drugs. Negative. Okay, so here we're back. So Paul Peters is clearly a troll, or whatever. But he said, "Goddamn, salt and pepper on drugs." Okay, whatever. So salt and pepper.
Okay. They ain't us. It's somebody else.
Real good. Okay,
talking about us.
So he also said, "What is the lesbian podcast?" Okay, he's been upset. He's been hurt in his past. We get it. So let me just say this really quick. For Paul or whomever maybe
we got an idea.
I don't know who that is.
I got an idea.
You got an idea? Mm-hmm. Are you serious? Somebody made a fake page to come up with. So anyway, I've never had any backlash or any bad publicity, and I'm gonna use the word publicity because really I'm doing something important, and normally you're doing something right. So thank you so much for tuning in, Paul. You gave me one more view. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
We know who that is.
I don't.
Think about it.
I really don't.
Just think real hard.
I can't.
I want you.
I don't have any enemies.
You don't got to think hard, but just think about who would feel some kind of way. A salty person.
People can feel some type of way just because of who you are. And
understand this. The nature of why they're saying what they're saying and why they even come with that, because they're not getting attention. So I am so sorry that you were not loved as a child. You were not held enough. And that's why we're here to help anyone who wants to hear what we have to say. Listen, we're not perfect, but we just here to share our stories, to share whatever anyone wants to receive. And if it's something here for you, Paul, that you can receive, let it resonate. But if it's nothing here for you, other than for you to whatever, then you might want to exit out, okay? Because that's how it goes. Have a good one.
Okay, Lamar said, knowing a person and living with them is two totally. I agree, Lamar. See, we on the same page.
Knowing a person and living with you're right, and that's why I said it's up to y'all to decide how soon it's gonna be.
You can Lamar said you gotta block people like that and don't. I'm not entertaining Lamar.
Absolutely.
I said what I said.
We're gonna keep going.
I said what I said. Quentin Davis said, I love this. Well, we appreciate you, Quentin. Thank you for tuning in. Ashley said, oh shit, get his ass. No, we don't do that. We're classy. Like I said, when people start doing hate comments and stuff, that means you made it. That means you're good.
So guess what?
That means you ruffling feathers.
We're going to go back to what we were talking about because there's no need to get off topic. What we're saying is know your purpose. So as a person, we all have a purpose in life.
Absolutely.
So know your purpose. Person, because why that person went out their way, they need to know their purpose of even coming on here to be not nasty and negative. That's not what we're here for. We're not going to curse. We're not going to downgrade anyone because that's not what we're here for. We don't judge no one. So
I can't say don't curse because I do curse.
But what we're saying is while we're on here, we're not here to judge anyone.
Oh no.
Everyone has a story.
I speak my truth.
Everyone has a life. Everyone has a purpose in life. So we can gain something from you and you can gain something from us. But as we said, if it's nothing for you here to gain, it is nothing for you to bring but toxic and negative energy. Maybe we're not the people that you need to be watching right now. Maybe you need to do something else with your time that's more in engaging, because apparently we on an intellectual level that you can't reach.
So what I say on Let's Sip and Talk with Freema, the reason I do this is because I don't care if I reach one person, but I do know the conversations that I have, the things that I do, someone would take something from it and it will better them. Absolutely. And then I'll feel so good about it. Absolutely. So I know as long as I reach one person, I'm good to go. Lamar said Angie is so professional.
Absolutely.
And she definitely is.
Let me tell you something. People think they know you, but they don't know you. So when you sit down and have a conversation with a person, you'll be surprised of the things and knowledge and wisdom can come with it. Because like I said, we learn from each other. We learn from other people. And whatever's going to work for me, I take that. Because I don't have a bone of hate in my body for no one.
Absolutely.
I could care less. I want people to live their lives. You live and be the best version of yourself. So in tearing down somebody else's character or being nasty and mean, if you live in your best version. And by the way, I am a professional behavioral health nurse. That is my day job. So
absolutely,
I understand. I done heard worse. So I'm sorry.
Girl, I don't pay that any attention.
Let's go back to what's been posted. So
okay, let's see. Yeah. Oh, so now you want to clown around. Okay, so I be posting all kind of craziness. Right. What we got about 15 minutes. Okay. Ashley said, okay, next step. Once you all move in, when you have your first disagreement, how you go about it each way. Excuse me, let me start over. How you go about it each way if you the one that moved in or if the one that let them move in. Who feels they got the most ground? How light do you tread? Ooh, before you say this, before we answer this, Angela, that brings me back to something that we said before. Ashley, we're gonna come back to that, but it kind of works. That's why I feel like men and women have to have their shit together. You cannot move into somebody else's stuff and then don't have nowhere to go afterwards. I've learned that a lot of women be quick to say, get out. Get out.
Oh, that was
I don't fault that man. I don't fault that woman. I fault that man for not having his shit together. Because first of all, you got your own thing.
Why I gotta be the man?
Listen,
why can't you be the man putting the woman out?
You got your own place and I got my own place. I'm not getting rid of it. We're going to Airbnb that thing. We're going to rent that thing out. But we're not going to sit here and be where I ain't got nowhere else to go.
Why you think
That's crazy to me.
Have yourself financially stable. I'm not going to say the woman putting the man out because I've seen where the man put the woman out.
You can't put your fate in somebody else's hands. I'm sorry.
So that goes.
I never do that.
It goes back to being financially stable.
That's my point.
And that's why I said go back to what I originally said. Make sure you are both financially stable before you decide to make that move.
That's crazy.
I don't see a time frame on it, but know in the event that hey, it don't work out, you good and they good, and y'all okay parting ways.
Like, how do you feel, Freema? Get your shit and get out.
Get your shit and go.
That don't make sense to me.
Well, guess what? Because you know what?
And now I gotta figure out where I'm gonna go, where I'm gonna sleep.
So listen, that goes back.
Fellas, stop doing it. I know a lot of dudes. I know way more dudes than women. And I don't be getting on y'all dudes. Y'all think I just be getting on y'all now. I get on y'all because it apply to a lot of dudes. Like, so many dudes would move in with women and then ain't got nowhere to go back to, and she can say, get your stuff and get out, or she can have it outside on the porch. Y'all better tighten up. Seriously. Before you listen, before you know, let me say this. Before you pursue a woman, have your shit together. She'll never be able to put you out.
I think both of them need to have it together.
I'm just saying.
Gotcha.
Have it together. Nobody can put nobody out.
That's all we trying to say.
Or you will have somewhere to go to.
That's all we.
Y'all know how many people out here don't have nowhere to go,
and they got
a person put them out.
And guess what they do?
That's crazy to
me. But then here's the thing: know your purpose. It goes back to know your purpose. Why you even together?
Like,
why you even moving together? Why you anything? Ashley said something about real estate. So
okay, let's see what Lamar said real quick. I can see y'all with the talk show soon, and I'm very proud because I know y'all and where y'all can come from. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Listen, Andy, we just be trying to spit the real, and it's up to people to take it or not. We don't play. We speak on experiences.
Ashley said,
now you talking. Airbnb. Make it an income property. That's what I was hoping y'all would say. Y'all know I am a real estate and I will sell if you need me to. Seriously.
Actually, I may need you for something. So I'm
Get up, Ashley. Natasha said 2 people both with their stuff together would be reluctant to give away a part of their independence. I can't see my kids and I'm getting put out. It is important to be evenly yoked.
And that's why we say no, learn your person, your morals, your values, all that's evenly yoked. Learn your person.
You can see a lot.
Learn your person. And
if
then,
you put in
but
work,
guess what? You can see a lot faster when you know you. If you took the time to examine you,
mm-hmm.
you won't miss nothing about somebody else because you already know you, and that means your eyes are fully open. The veil is from over your eyes.
But see, that makes me nervous. Hey, Carlos. It makes me nervous because when you learned yourself, when you're at peace, you know what you bring to the table. That goes back to, I can't remember who said it, Quentin, no, Alexis. It's hard for you to accept certain things. And it makes it seem like everything, not everything is an issue, but it's like, oh my God, I can't do this, I'm gone.
So listen, this is my, I'm gonna have a rebuttal to this. Maybe I could say I'm the person that's Cinderella waiting on somebody. So if a man thinketh, so is he. Just comes out the Bible. So I'm speaking facts. So my mindset is telling me to think and believe this, so I can put it into reality. So I'm already prepared to say, this is what I want. This is who I am. This is what I'm bringing to the table. This is what I need this person to be.
But when they're not.
But guess what?
They got to go.
No. I ain't going to worry about the not because now I'm back thinking negative. I'm already putting it out there.
But if they're showing you the not.
So listen, I'm only attracting what I'm giving off.
No, ma'am.
But if I didn't did my work on me, no, listen to what I'm telling you.
Disagree on that one.
If I didn't did my work on myself, there's
no
way
you're gonna necessarily attract the right. In some aspects, you may.
So listen, let me finish. If I didn't did the work on me, I'm gonna attract what I need in my life. And guess what? And if I attract something and I can't figure out why I keep attracting it, I need to go back to the drawing board about me because it's me. No, it's me.
That's right.
It's me. Say it again, audience. It's me.
True.
Yo, no, yes, it is.
That's not true.
I had to learn.
Minor. I'm gonna speak
It's
from
me.
something, and you know what I'm gonna speak from.
Listen what we're saying. Just
I hear what you're saying.
So it has.
But we
nothing
gotta
to do
be
with the person.
realistic.
I know I am realistic. It's me.
That's not true.
It's always.
That's not true.
I want to tell you guys this.
That's not true.
Know that you're the common denominator in everything, every success and every failure. When you succeeding, you're happy, you're cheering for yourself, yay. When you have a failure, don't go pointing fingers.
Sometimes,
no.
Are you serious right now?
I'm serious.
You cannot.
Yes, I am.
Let's use this scenario.
Okay, it wouldn't matter.
Minor. Yes, the fuck it does.
Give me a scenario. And
I'm about to give you a scenario.
Because it ain't a person, it's me.
Something as minor as, God damn it, I ain't want to take it here tonight. You know what I'm about to say.
Go ahead, let's go with it.
I'm not going to say it, but you know what I'm about to say as far as a road. Are you dead ass right now?
I don't know.
It's me.
I don't know.
It's me.
You got to be specific.
Angela.
What are you talking about?
The road. Getting on a goddamn road. It's me.
What do you mean get on the road? I really don't know what you're talking about.
Like,
so guess what? Guess what? Let's take it.
You can never say
no.
Let's
take it
Never
back.
say that.
Emotionally unavailability. And then if you're not in a space when you're wanting to share space, you're gonna keep attracting people that's in the same mind frame. Yes, you will.
When you put it out
guess
there.
what? Because guess what?
When you put it out there,
when two
you
people
expect the same. You put out reciprocation.
When people put
reciprocation,
when a person put just a little bit and you put just a little bit, you can't expect to build a mountain.
Reciprocation.
I understand what you're telling me, but in the beginning, when we had this conversation, it was already brought.
That was in the beginning.
But
I didn't have to check somebody.
It don't matter. Because guess what?
It does matter.
But you knew since the beginning.
Oh my God.
The same mental capacity. Let me give you a scenario. If somebody's emotionally unavailable and you find out early, they still gonna be that. You the common denominator because you still there.
There you go.
That's all I'm trying to say. You gotta understand.
Then that goes back to being that track star and you constantly running.
And guess what? And go and in the midst of running,
do you
listen?
Do you check them?
No. In the midst of running, the last time you run, think about what it is you keep running from and why do I gotta run?
Two different reasons.
No, listen what I'm telling you. Why am I running? Because if this is is there a common denominator?
It's not.
No,
and it's
just,
not me.
no, just listen. But you got to get to the point because you are the common factor. So what do you have in common with people? I had to learn that for me. I kept
You learned that from you. Everybody's not the same, Angela. Let's be reality here.
I'm being reality. You attract what you put out in the universe.
That's not true.
Yes, you do.
That's very not true.
Whatever you put out, you attract that. That's what I believe.
I don't agree.
That's my belief.
I agree in certain instances. So but not so much.
So if you nonchalant, you have emotional unavailability tendencies, you're gonna attract that.
She's trying to say that because she know I'm nonchalant to a level.
Okay, so guess what? You attract.
I have not been nonchalant.
No, we ain't talking about a specific scenario. We're saying overall, if you look at everything.
Take this.
Let's
okay, we only got like 9 minutes. But I haven't, Angela, you know that. We talked about that. I don't attract the same type.
No, listen what we're saying. When you look at everyone else, all of them have one thing in common.
What is that?
You need to figure that out because I figured out what everyone I ever dated had in common, and I realized it's me. No, you. So that's why we're saying what we're saying.
See, you done made me forget what I was about to say.
That's why we're saying you have to really look at yourself and see what it is about me, because eventually you got to get to that point.
I cannot agree with that because people are going to be who they are. That just is.
So guess what? Are you ever?
Let's read a comment.
Are you ever gonna worry about who you are and figure out who you
people
are?
People are gonna be who they are. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about them.
And see,
people are gonna be who they are.
And I'm gonna tell you, I worry about me.
Regardless, and you should, as you should.
I'm common,
as you should.
I'm telling you from experience. I've attracted the same type for a long time.
I have not. I'm just not attracted the same.
So that's why we always agree to disagree. If y'all don't
listen, let me tell y'all something. These are our conversations. Like me and her would be on the phone for a long time. We would analyze the situation. We would go back and forth until we come to common ground.
We got some.
You know what I'm saying? But it's good to do that. You got to have somebody to do that with, because I may not see things the right way. She may not, but we let each other see things from a different perspective. So we do apologize that y'all. I read that one. We do apologize. Oh no, we didn't.
See,
we do apologize that we had our normal conversation on live. Okay, this is how we go. Okay, so Tasha said, and that's okay. You can either go through 5 potential prospects with known issues, or you can wait on a person that isn't perfect, but is perfect for you.
That's all I'm trying to say. No, worry about you. Don't worry about nobody else.
Ashley said, y'all make a good pair as a talk show because y'all have 2 different ways of looking at it and make it make sense from each point of view. You know, I'm going to be the devil. And I love that. Yeah. And that's what we do.
Yeah,
honestly, because sometimes both of us go off on a ledge and I'm like, hey, Angela, look at it this way. Angela be like, well, free. Look at it this way.
I'm kind of living I'm a
little more hard than
Angela. She say living reality.
I'm a little more hardcore than her.
I don't live in a fairy tale world. I just believe my beliefs.
You don't live in a fairy tale. I don't get that from you.
My beliefs are just different. I have a different outlook about certain things.
And I've been called weird. So there you go. Ashley said you gotta trust the other person with everything when you mad as hell at them. I will say Angie got a good point.
That's all I'm trying to say, Ashley. That's it. That's all I'm trying to say. You gotta know you.
Natasha said, I agree if they are the same type of me.
Thank you.
For her.
I'm saying for me.
We just had a counseling session for me, Natasha.
But then
I don't choose the same type of men.
You got to think about, ask yourself, is it anything they have in common?
Y'all be on TikTok. Is it me? Am I the
ask
problem?
Yourself,
am I the villain?
Here, Arthur said
right. You have to ask yourself why you keep I don't though. You booming. I don't attract the same type of men.
But ask yourself, do they have something in common?
They don't. Not one goddamn thing.
We'll wait till after the show. We're gonna have a long conversation. We just not.
I don't attract the same type of men.
We're not gonna do this in front.
We're gonna do it in front of company. We got about. Listen,
we didn't talk about this before. The nonchalant.
You told me
the nonchalant.
I'm not that nonchalant.
You're not that nonchalant, but everyone else has been.
Nicole, I didn't even want to read your comment.
Everyone else has been. What Nicole say? I can agree. Nicole say I can agree. Read Nicole say.
We attract what we put out.
Thank you, Nicole. That's all I was trying to say. If whatever you put out there, you got to be mindful. That's what you're gonna attract.
That's not cool.
Like,
okay, can I get a rebuttal?
Ain't nobody agreeing with you.
I don't. So so let me say this. Okay, I'm nonchalant. I get it.
Oh, that's
okay?
all I was trying to.
I am very nonchalant.
So
However, let me say this. I got a rebuttal to this.
I want to hear it.
Why can't I have a man that?
So stop being nonchalant.
God damn it! Why can't I have a man that's not following my fucking energy? Excuse my language.
When you stop putting it out there and you want to track that. That's all I'm trying to say.
When you follow my energy, we got a problem. I don't. I always have the right intentions.
It's your perception.
That's your opinion.
That's it. That's it. Oh,
I'm about to kick Angela and two out.
We're on Miss Let's Sip and Talk tonight.
See, thank you.
What did he say?
D said, I agree with you, Freeman, because I never attract what I put out there. Never have.
D.
Boom shakalaka laka.
D.
Boom shakalaka.
D. We gonna have a
No,
side.
we being real.
D. We gonna have a sidebar on another time. We gonna have another
No,
time.
what I'm trying to say. Listen, what I'm trying to say to everyone is, if I'm nonchalant, right?
Mhm.
Why does that man try to match my energy?
He's not matching your energy.
What
That's
you call it?
You
What
have-
you call it?
Okay, you ever hard to learn the laws of attraction?
He be nonchalant.
Thank you. He's just who he is.
That's who he is.
And you both not realizing that's who y'all are, and y'all attracting to each other because that's what you're putting at. You're putting that out. That's why you attract to each other.
So when y'all bring that brand,
That's
Okay,
it.
so let me ask you this. Oh, we realistic on this show. Have I attracted nothing but nonchalant men?
that's for you to answer.
That's it. That's all I was trying.
know me like a
That's all I
goddamn
was
boy.
trying to tell you. I said
I asked you a question, yes or no?
Yeah.
yes.
Get him
Shout
out
out
of
to
here.
Shout out to
Yeah. And that's all we was trying to get to. That's why I said we ain't gonna do this in front company. We're not
No,
gonna
I
do
don't
it.
care none of that.
But so think about it. That's why we're saying you
Am I
until
nonchalant?
you
I don't think I'm nonchalant. Say, I'm playing.
It shows,
I know I am. I'm very much so.
Yeah, it shows.
The other day.
Karan said he don't get what he put out there. Karan Moore.
He's trying
Let's
to
go. Let's click on this. Karan said, I don't believe that I don't get what I put out there. Okay, so Karan, this is what I want to say to you, and I'm being very honest with you. So all I'm saying, challenge yourself to examine yourself. You the common denominator. Always know in our age, let's say you 30 plus 40, whatever, you've been in a failed relationship because if you wasn't, then you could talk on some positive. So we all have had failed relationships. So think about it. You are the common denominator in these failed relationships. So think about you and your mindset, and your purpose, your potential.
Okay,
So
can I say something real quick? Let me say something real quick. I need to say this.
Y'all want to see yourself yet?
When she say
You
the
ready to
common
see
denominator, when she say the common
Self.
denominator, she's not much so saying you caused the relationship to fail.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
What she's saying is we're attracting certain type of
That's
people.
it.
So
And I'm
that
the
we
common
know,
factor.
and we know like that's not gonna work because of our past relationship or the past before that, then we have to stop doing it. I just listen, me and her had these conversations all the time. I give her a hard way to go. It's entertainment, even though we're speaking real. But at the realness of it, we have to look at ourselves and say, hey, Freema, why do you keep attracting these men that's not emotionally available? Bitch. Excuse my language. That's because you show them that you're not emotionally available. And they feel it's okay.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Because I don't put it out there.
Exactly.
And I probably never will.
And that's all I was trying to say the whole time.
Angela know I gotta give her
You
a hard way,
attract what you put out there and just be honest with yourself. And when you be honest with yourself,
we only got 30
you can
seconds.
know when you can move forward.
All right, real quick. Ashley said Freema just so strong-willed, she's gonna have to find a laid-back listener. A laid-back listener, so she can be the whole time.
So he done figure you out. Ashley done got you down. He got you.
See, I done figured it out. So you really think? No, let's be real quick. You gotta wrap this up.
No,
so you think I need
we gotta do tonight?
Okay, so you think I need a laid-back somebody?
That's what Ashley said,
No.
not me.
Do you think I need a laid-back somebody?
Ashley said it.
Thank you, too. That's a turnoff for me.
Ashley said it, not me. Ashley, and he said laughing. He's laughing about it.
That's a turnoff for me.
Let's
Ashley.
go to the next one.
See, and that's the problem. Real quick, since y'all on Freema tonight. See, a lot of people feel like, oh my God, Freema need is laid back, and then when you come here laid back, you drop the balls, shawty.
Let's go. Author said maybe you're matching his energy. What did I say?
Oh yeah, we
read Quran. Ashley said
maybe you're matching his. And listen, I ain't matching nobody's energy. I am who I am up front.
Yeah, and look,
I am who I am up front.
Mario said Oh no, we not. We're not.
If you want to say that, we look good for our age.
We're not that.
Thank you. Okay, right. What we want, don't want.
That's it. I agree, Nicole.
Donna Shaw, girl, y'all scammers. I hate I even clicked on that. Oh my God. Let me block this bride. And I don't even talk like this. And I don't even know how to block her on here.
Just keep scrolling by. Don't click on it.
Pissed me off just now.
Nicole says,
Going against the rules. Ashley said, tell me I'm wrong, Angie.
"You're not wrong, Ashley."
I don't want to control nobody.
You know, what did Lamar say?
Oh, Donna, somebody block that broad, please. Arthur said, if you want a man, y'all, somebody better block her real fast. If you want a man to be a man and your energy is masculine, you're asking him to not be a man. Damn if you do, damn it. Ugh.
I agree.
Who don't want somebody to be a man?
A woman who not in her feminine energy.
Who don't want somebody?
A woman
So then,
who's not in her
so that
feminine
means that
energy.
man is not in his masculine energy.
No,
if he
no.
can't come in
No,
and
no.
make things
But
different.
this is what I'm saying.
Y'all sit here and believe it if you want.
I'm saying as a woman,
I can, but if
This
a
is what
man
I'm
feel
saying.
if a man feel
It ain't the man.
intimidated
I worry
by
about
me,
don't
if
worry
a
about
man
you.
feel intimidated by me to where he can't come
Are
in
you taking?
and show his masculine energy, then we got a problem.
Are you taking initiative to be in your feminine role?
See, then you're going and looking for that.
You got to be in your role.
You're going and looking for
You
that.
got to be in your feminine
What I
role.
look for?
Feminine
I
role.
want him to come in and be that.
No, you be who you are. Arthur said, right,
Every
Angie.
man should be masculine.
No, look,
Every
that's not
man
what.
should be
That's
masculine.
not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying.
Okay, you're looking for a man that's like, okay,
Just make sure you stay in your
What are you
feminine
looking for?
energy
You looking for
to
a
attract the
man
masculine.
I stay in my feminine energy, but when you come off
Now,
wrong,
right
I'm not
now,
sticking
Are you
around.
being in the feminine energy right
It
now?
don't even matter because nobody on here that I want.
You see, and that's the point. You got to stay in it all the time. You got to stay in that
fine.
energy all the
When
time.
me and CJ got divorced, I said I'll never,
You got
ever.
and Nicole said, I agree, Shantae, Anthony. You got to
I
stay in
stand
that
it to go.
energy. You got to stay in it. It has nothing to do with the individual. It's you. It's about me. I will not let no
Freeman
one
Kid
take
is on
me
fire
outside.
tonight. Someone check her up.
I will not let no one take me out my feminine energy. It has nothing to do with the man. I mean,
I've never been out of it. Ever. I just stand for what I stand for.
She yelling, y'all. Is she eating it out?
And I'm drinking some more often. Ashley said, you can still be masculine, be quiet, and listen to lead. You ain't gotta be all tearing shit up and be masculine.
Look at Ashley being fun.
Okay, y'all. My bad. My battery died.
See what I'm saying? God dang it. See what I'm saying? You set it up.
Oh, we need this.
We do.
Oh, listen. Oh, Troy, hush.
Who's Troy? Okay, Freema, please.
Yeah, I had to go on my cell phone because
I wouldn't even tell them that. It's none of their business.
Well, you know, I'm very transparent with my
Why
people.
don't you do this? Thank you.
Oh, let me clean it off.
It doesn't matter. This is what we see. They don't see that.
Yeah, they do.
So you still doing stuff. They do not see that. Oh, maybe they did. My bad.
See, I know what I be talking about.
I'm here for moral support. Raymond said,
Freema Kennedy, baby, sign her up. The future in podcast journalism is not holding anything back tonight. She's on parole. Best podcast of 2023. Freema K, Sip and Talk. Your homegirl did her thing too. She gets co-host awards. Absolutely. Quentin said, I'm back. Sorry, had to help my kids.
I know
As
that's
you
right. You're a
should.
full-time father.
Okay,
and we're back. Because guess what? It's a Friday night.
I gotta work.
We have a lot. Anyway, we have.
I'm in my feminine energy, and I'm going to work.
Listen, we have a lot to talk about, and that's why I'm here for balance.
Okay, can I say when I get the right guy, I will be in my feminine energy?
That's nothing to do with it. You gotta already be there. It has nothing.
It cannot be there.
Listen, what we're saying.
I gotta take my car to the shop.
Let me tell you
I gotta
something.
do all this stuff.
You can be in your feminine energy and still be
I'm
independent.
always in my feminine energy.
So all I'm saying is,
what's a feminine energy and what's not?
Let's look it up. Let me tell you what it is.
Because I'm always there. I just don't tolerate bullshit. And I think that's the problem.
Feminine energy, don't argue. Feminine energy is free flowing, not bound by rules.
And that's not me.
But
Am I not free flowing?
What you just say?
Am I not free flowing?
I gotta do it myself. Then what?
No, let's back up. That was
it says
just me
it's
talking
not
shit.
restricted and does not abide by social norms.
That's where I'm at now, and I don't
How
like
do you bring out your feminine?
I don't
energy?
like it.
So, how do you know if a woman has feminine energy? She's intuitive, creative, empathetic, nurturing, and compassionate. Yeah, that's for you to answer. We're gonna do this.
I'm very that.
We're not gonna do this in front.
I'm very that.
And it says non-argumentative.
I'm very that. I don't be down nobody back.
Feminine traits are sweetness, supportiveness, gentleness, warmth, passivity,
That's all me.
cooperativeness, expressiveness, modesty, humility, empathy, affection.
But see, let me tell you.
You didn't even let me finish. So
Because
tell
I'm
me.
all of that. I'm all of that. They see what they see the entertainment side of me. I'm so high, y'all. I'm having like hot flashes.
So listen. So I'm here for moral support for her as always. And if you pay attention, we don't agree about anything, to tell you the truth. So we have, not only do we have great debates on here, we have great debates over the telephone, in person.
Absolutely.
If someone really paid us attention, they think we in a whole argument.
Oh no.
But we don't be arguing. It's just the fact that we both are very opinionated about certain things. And sometimes she's right, and sometimes I'm right, and sometimes she's wrong, and sometimes I'm wrong. But we agree to disagree when we realize, like, oh my God, I didn't know this. Like, we have an epiphany.
Yeah.
When one of us brings us to the forefront and say, look now, because that's wrong because of this.
Mm-hmm.
So we do that when we realize, like, oh my God, I'm cornered. You're right. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't act like this. I shouldn't have said it. But that's just being honest.
I haven't been doing anything else. Let's be honest. Let's be for real. Let's talk about what we're talking about.
All right. So if we
be realistic.
Realistically,
I have been doing good.
Well, I'm gonna say this. You have.
Thank you.
However, the initial conversation was already what was already understood. And you know what your rebuttal was. And I said it doesn't matter. You're gonna see it from beginning to middle till you end something. It's gonna be there.
I don't know what
the
she
nonchalant and the emotion unavailability. You're gonna see that early. Ain't no need to wait around for it once you see it. No need. Nobody's saying run.
Sure?
I'm certain.
Okay, so I got a question for you.
Because guess what? Because guess what's gonna happen?
Wait, don't say it. Let me ask the fellas. I need y'all. Bitch, don't.
Where you at?
I can't deal with all that.
That's emotionally unavailability because they're not in touch with emotions, and that's all I'm saying. You got to be honest with you. You know, I'm honest with me.
But okay,
knew
I
my
got a question
problem.
for y'all. I got a question real quick, and I need your honest opinion. Um, Ashley said next episode. Oh, I ain't click on it. Next episode should be qualities significant others must have versus negotiable ones.
That would be a
Okay,
good one, Ashley.
because one person ain't gonna have them all. I love that.
Yeah, real talk.
I love
that is
that.
real talk.
I love
though.
that.
So you got to decide what you can do, what's doable.
So I have a. Don't want to.
Alan said, last word in, right, Angie? She got to have it all. She got to have it.
Last word and right, Angie. She gotta have it. I don't know what you mean, Alan, but I gotta have it. Let's be realistic.
I am.
I gotta put.
Well, the thing is, we've been very transparent.
Okay, so let's do.
So we're saying what all I'm gonna use me. Let me use me for example. I want you to take some from this. So I found myself being attracted to the same type of individual.
Oh God, we're going back to there. Can we just talk about what
we are there. And I had to figure out what it is about me. But once I realized it was me having a problem with taking a back seat, being a passenger. So I was very passive aggressive in a way, to the point where
that doesn't help me in this situation.
That's what I'm saying. It was me.
That doesn't help me.
But the point is, now that I know what it is about me, I can see somebody else more clear because I know what it is about myself.
Okay.
So in order
help
for
me
you,
in my
before
situation.
you can see somebody else, you gotta see you.
Girl, we just talked about that.
I'm telling you what it is. So the point of it is, you're gonna do one of two things. Either when you sit down and you have these mature conversations, you're gonna talk about the likes and dislikes, or you're gonna just sit and keep watching. And then could you sit and keep watching and you waste
Can I
time?
ask you fellas something really quickly? When you're dating, when you're in the dating process, you're not in a relationship, should you be expecting?
I don't think it had nothing to do with it.
You don't?
I think that
Should,
okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Come to the front.
Should you?
Can you come to the microphone?
Should
please?
you be expecting the boyfriend? Correct me if I'm wrong. Say this correct way. Mm-hmm. Should you be expecting the boyfriend? Is it obligations or?
And I wouldn't even say that.
What would you say?
What I'm saying is, when you're meeting someone, you both have come to the conclusion that you're dating for more. So
you should expect everything 100% out of them.
No, listen to what I'm saying to you. You're looking at putting a certain percentage, but if you're your genuine self, everything else will fall into place. So it ain't you expecting them. I need you to pay for my old chain.
No, come on now. We're not talking about money. Let's not do that.
So what are we talking about?
What the hell
I'm expecting you to be who you are. Be who you are from day one.
Money's gonna be involved regardless.
No.
So let's say
just as a man, there's no man not gonna talk to a female and don't want to have sex.
Yeah.
That's
be who you are. So once you don't cross that threshold, be who you are.
I mean, at y'all age, a man better want to come provide regardless.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
And be who you are. And guess what?
He should be one of them. Okay.
And guess what? Guess what he should be doing?
Okay.
And be who you are. That's my point. He should come and ready to be who
regardless if y'all dating or not. He should show up with who he is.
Yeah. Regardless. It don't matter.
Regardless if he's putting himself out there as
it don't matter.
I'm taking on the responsibility of this girl. Even though we're not in a relationship.
It don't matter. You seeing who they are.
If you feel like he want to do that, let him do it.
But you seeing who they are. You want to see a person for who they are because you don't want to
keep walking. You
don't want to keep going forward with a person and they showing you who they are. So don't expect nothing different because you get in a relationship. That's like people be in a relationship and then get married and expect something different. They done told you who they was.
Like, okay,
let me just say this real quick. Let's say in a relationship, I'm not giving someone that I'm just kind of like dealing with 100%.
Well, then why you can't expect? Why you can't expect it from them? That's all we trying to say. You be who you are.
That's my point.
That's what I was trying to get at.
So be who you are.
Okay,
be who you are.
You can't come into something saying you come and give it 50. Then
you expect 75.
You see how it goes. Now you want 100 now?
No, you gotta be who
because just how you keep things, he could be the same thing.
Be who you are.
That's crazy.
No, it's not. You need to. No,
when is a man ever gonna show more than the woman?
Guess what? That's not what we're saying. Expose your card.
That's my point. That's my fucking point.
You saying that's your point, but okay, let me ask you this.
But be who you are and expose your cards.
Oh, you gotta pay for your bills or something?
But no, it's none of that. None of that. Arthur, okay, Felder Christopher said, a man is going to follow your lead. Author said, when a person shows you who they are. But what I'm saying is, Author, I get that 100% because I believe that. But what I'm saying is, if you're in a dating stage,
it don't matter.
Are they supposed to be that knight in shining armor? Boom.
Yeah.
And y'all not in a relationship.
No.
That's my point.
No.
That's what I'm trying to say.
No, listen.
If I'm in a dating phase, I'm talking to whoever I.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So guess what? So you can't expect to get something out of them that you're not even putting forth to say, I want this.
But that's not the same thing.
Yes, it is. You need to say what you want. Say what you want.
I'm telling you the real.
You need to say what you
I
want.
already told the females, I'm looking for pilot. I'm coming into that.
So you
being
up front.
I'm letting that be off the real. I'm trying to introduce to who
you being who you are. And that's all I'm saying.
Okay, so Ashley's on your side, but before I read Ashley, Raymond said the dynamic of for African American dating is offsetting where the numbers lie. 70% of Black people are hoes. Facts.
Yeah,
look it up.
I agree.
Ashley said, don't come in as one person, then somebody later. Give me the real you at first.
It. And you
Quinn said, I'm not, I think you're saying I'm not the same.
So guess what, Ashley? Ashley, I agree.
You get what I'm saying?
Ashley, I'm saying this. I'm not going to expect someone to be someone. And
am I supposed to expect?
Yeah. If it ain't there in the beginning, how you going to expect it to be there later?
I mean,
if it ain't there in the beginning.
Some things you can expect, like, okay, boom. As in,
that ain't costing you nothing.
Unless he's not giving you
that's all I'm getting at.
Attention.
That's
that
it.
Means his attention.
That's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
If he's not okay,
that's
boom.
it. You ain't expecting nobody to come in and pay your bill.
I'm trying to say
no, it's not about that.
I know what you're saying. Yeah. So it's like, be who you are. If they show you I'm gonna say a person. If a person shows you who they are, they're unemotionally available.
See, he's where you're at. Ashley said, I want to know the real you so we can build.
And that's it. Because guess what?
Quinn said everyone is different. All of us are not. And see, that's how I feel.
So guess what? But are you gonna wait around to see?
Some people come in and just saying stuff.
Are you gonna wait around to see? I was asking anybody this. When a person, my thing is, if it ain't costing you nothing, it ain't gonna cost you. It ain't gonna break your pocket. That's what I'm getting at. So, and that's why I keep saying, ain't no need to waste.
I'm big on that.
Ain't no need to waste my time if you knowing that I've already addressed this to you before. And I say, hey, listen, I like da 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 da. Okay, cool. So that means if you keep showing me that you're not that, then you showing me who you are. I need to see it and believe it.
But what they're not trying to be anything more.
It ain't.
You still supposed to do it?
No, but then why be in it? Because now you're wasting time.
Because that's just what it is.
But you're wasting time, and you need to question it.
But that's if you want to build, then you consider it wasting time.
It wouldn't even matter because why you in it and you expecting more. And then it's nothing more.
But what if you're not expecting more?
Well, then if you're not expecting more, then it wouldn't have been an issue if they didn't do something.
I just feel like as a man, you're supposed to, regardless.
And then
see, that's the issue.
You can't.
That's the issue with me.
You can't feel like that.
That's the issue with me.
You know why?
Because I feel like as a man, regardless of if we just fuck friends, excuse my language, if we just fuck friends, or if we're building, regardless, as a man, it's certain things you're supposed to do, right?
When a person shows you who they are in the beginning,
okay, but you
believe them.
I get you saying though, but you can't expect.
It's like I go back with my own.
You be hypocritical.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you
100%.
100%. You can't expect.
I do that.
You can't expect somebody to be checking up on you when you nonchalant as fuck.
And see, that's why I go back. That's why I go. You see what I'm saying?
And that's why we're saying.
That's my point.
He may start off checking up on you once. I see, oh, she's not checking up on me. Why I'm going to keep doing that? So he probably come
same interest level.
But
it's like I'm not being fair. Does that make sense? Because it's like I expect I'm not playing fair. I expect so much out of,
and you giving a bare minimum.
And I'm giving a bare minimum.
They don't work.
So that answers your question. So guess what? It goes back to what we said in the beginning. When you are you attracting what you put.
But why can't it be somebody that do more?
Because you attracting that because you putting out that list.
Why can't it be somebody that do more?
You're gonna attract what you put out there. It ain't how grandma and
why
granddaddy
is it matching my energy?
It ain't how grandma and granddaddy used to be.
Like,
that's crazy to me.
Realize, though, like,
that's crazy to me.
What you looking for?
You got to put it out there.
No, don't match my energy.
Okay. So you keep.
You got some men like that. Don't get me wrong.
Guess what?
That's what I'm saying.
If we look at it like that, you need a sugar daddy at this point.
But the thing is, though,
a sugar.
It don't even have to be a sugar daddy. It got to be somebody that's gonna want you more than you want them.
Guess what?
What you want out of them, though? You want their time? You want their affection? You want their money? Like, it's
you don't even got no.
Let's read these comments.
What you want out of them?
I actually said I want to know the real use. Oh, we read that. Quentin said everyone is different. We read that. Ashley said, who want to start on a lie? Who want to start on a lie and then I will not trust you?
Gotcha.
Quentin said, I got a heart of gold. I feel like you're not all in. I'm out.
That's
Darius said, if you're dating, it's what your goal is with that person. If it's casual just for companionship, I think you have 100%. You have to be 100% transparent. But if you're trying to build with that person and that's the goal is longevity, then yes, 100% should be given. Okay.
Be who you are. If you're dating, you're talking to more than one person.
I agree.
Not if you're exclusive. Let's make it very clear.
That's where that gray area.
They will call it exclusive, but let's be real about
gray area.
But guess what? Guess what?
We're gonna have to have a part two.
It's a maturity level.
We're gonna have to have a part two.
But let's be real
because
about it,
now here's
let's read these real quick, and we gotta get off.
What they're gonna do is, they're gonna say, we're exclusive dating, but let's be real about it. I'm living in the realistic. You talking to somebody else because before I met you, before we started dating. Somebody had your attention before.
Yeah, I agree.
And a lot of men are big on titles. So if I ain't say you was my girl, you best believe it's somebody else.
I agree to that.
Arthur said people show you when they really rock with you. All the signs on the flags are there, red and green. Yeah. Most folks just overlook according to how much they like them.
That's right.
Lovebird said, man, y'all going to the black party? No, but they do be lit. So y'all make sure y'all go out there. But we're not going. Ashley said, here's the thing. That person is going to be different tomorrow, the next day, and so on. People are going to change over time. Will you be willing to love the person for the long haul and grow with them?
No.
As long as they don't get crazy, or are you going to jump ship as soon as they grow and change? Because people change. Some from a fashion daily.
Decide what you want. Actually, you got a person
change
has to know what they
some
want.
form or fashion daily.
You got to know what you want.
Ashley,
be committed to the betterment of the relationship, not the person, the relationship, so you can move forward.
But Raymond said the first date, both agree. Nobody calling each other bitch or bitch ass. Rule number 1. Of course not.
So you lay.
You shouldn't even say that.
So basically, what Raymond is saying, you lay out there.
You put out everything,
and I agree.
Deal breakers and all.
I agree. Because you need to know if I'm wasting my time. I know the reason I'm saying that
you have to do that.
Because sometimes you may put stuff on somebody and they'll be overwhelmed and you run them off.
Well, listen. At the end of the day,
sometimes
if I'm telling you,
how you running somebody off with some real shit?
So listen,
I mean, it's real, but okay, boom. Like, all right,
can I say something?
I'm going through right now. I ain't just going through it, but
gotcha.
All right, boom. I'm working with a chick, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's chill, whatnot. I do what I'm supposed to do. Man, you eat, you get home, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But you have life problems, and life is kicking your ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand. I come in, I'm coming in making it better for you, but you don't want to make it better for you. You're always complaining.
You ain't making it better for yourself.
You're overwhelming on
so
me.
guess what that is?
You don't want to help yourself.
So guess what that is?
You feel what I'm saying? That's why.
So guess what that is?
Like, you just come and complaining. Like,
so guess what that is? So guess what she doing?
I don't want to.
That's her energy, and she need to. That's what I mean. She's the common denominator, and she need to figure out what it is about her so she can fix her before she go looking for somebody else.
Fix something. I done left her with the line dry.
Nobody want nobody to drain them.
So guess what? That's why I said you be very straightforward, you be very honest, you be very transparent about who you are and what you expect. You keep it real because you need to talk about these things before you waste each other's time. That's all I'm saying. Ain't no need to sitting around. You get to a certain point at a certain age, ain't no need to be wasting nobody's time. Like, look, for example, if a man say he don't like a woman to smoke and the woman smoke, that man know I'm gonna exit it now because she smoke. I don't like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or if a man does something, give an example. A man smokes and a woman don't like smoking, she need to exit. So whatever it is,
it's a deal breaker,
you need to already
definitely
know what it is you really tolerate.
Like you said.
If it's a deal breaker, that goes back to the beginning of our conversation. You got to realize, are you doing it because yes, I can't deal with it, or you just worry about everybody else?
No. What's the purpose? And know yourself. You need to know what you're willing to tolerate. I know what I'm not tolerating.
I'm going to be.
Let me tell you, great scholars and people come from being hypocrites because you see it from all perspectives.
I know I'm being hypocrite.
Yeah, I'm a hypocrite all the time.
Personally, like something. I will. I ain't gonna say date. I will talk to a female on a site, but I really don't like if I'm saying I'm out there.
Whoa, what? You talk to somebody you really don't like?
No, not saying that. Okay, I'm out there, man. Being honest, I may have sex with a person. Goddamn me, that's my man.
Okay, yeah.
Who smokes cigarettes and blacks, but I would not.
You would not be a relationship.
That is not relationship material.
Off
Yeah,
the rip.
but you're gonna screw them.
I would do that though. You feel what I'm saying?
And we ain't talking about that. We talking about you trying to lock in.
Yeah.
I would
It's
not
a
lock
difference
in.
between
You want to lock in because
Off
you're
the
a
rip, I won't
smoker.
lock in.
It's a
I
difference
would make
between
entertain you
having a
because,
good time.
You might be a good fling, but
It's
I would not
a
lock in.
difference in having a good time. And
So let me
locking in.
ask
And I
you:
would tell myself
have
off
you
the
and
rip.
that girl had that conversation? Hey, I smoke. Is that a deal breaker for you? Have that conversation.
He's not
ever
gonna
been
have
had?
that conversation.
What if
because
she asks? Ain't about him.
It's like
No.
that.
What
if she say that?
He already
if she asked
know.
me, I would be upfront
Guess
because
what?
I'm blunt.
And you will tell her it's a deal
A
breaker.
man-
So it's up to her to continue to give it a good as a not.
and I'm
that's
not going
what
to
it
judge
is.
you.
A man already knows his intention when a woman
And a
when
woman
you first
knows.
meet her. No, listen to what I'm saying. A man, do you not know your intentions when you meet someone? You know.
Man,
It don't
women know
take you long to figure it
women know
out.
if they're gonna screw it
It
on.
all depends.
It don't take you long. It don't take you long to figure it out.
Arthur said exactly. We just want to know that that person we are adding to our life, oh, I went up too fast, ain't gonna jump ship as soon as things get hard and they are not happy. You can't expect a person to love you more than you love them. Your focus should be on how much you love them. If everyone did the things, if everyone did that, things would be much better.
I agree.
I agree to a certain
What
point.
Quentin say?
I love this, y'all, for real. Thank you. I did care about if they smoke.
Well, and that goes
He
back.
said I did. Is that past
So-
tense?
I swear to God.
Yeah.
I guess.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you, let's say example, you out.
Yeah.
You see somebody, you be like, oh, okay, and then you find out she smokes. Maybe 5 minutes after you saw her. You in your mind, you already know.
Turn off.
Yes, but
you still gonna screw her.
You can still screw her.
My
but
sexual side of that. That's just me being a man.
yeah, that's all I'm saying.
That's like-
So
that's
you
like-
know,
that's
a
me,
man
okay,
knows
boom.
his intentions
Only
with a
reason I'm not
woman.
gonna
Very-
follow
I get that, but what happens to the transparency? If that woman is not woman enough to say, hey, I'm a
You
smoker,
just met.
are you cool?
She don't have to tell
Oh,
you.
it's okay to just met, but it's okay to screw?
No,
To not ask those questions?
but that's on that woman, and she just tried to drop them draws.
I get all of that.
But guess what?
That's my
The
point.
man saw her smoking, so ain't no need for him to say nothing. He already see that's something he can't deal with.
See, that's why you
Ain't no
playing.
need to talk about
That's how
it.
people get killed.
No, it's not. He already saw what he needed to see, and he knows it's a good time. He knows it's gonna be a good time because he
Okay.
done saw
Let me give you
something.
an
He don't
example.
like.
Back at you right now. I'm gonna give you an example, right?
That's the truth. They watch you before they say something. They pay attention to you. Am I correct?
I don't care about none of that.
Yeah.
Just say, listen, it ain't gonna
So
be nothing more, nothing less.
I'm talking to you. You
Nothing more,
gonna
nothing
say,
less.
hey, look here, I smoke.
No, I'm letting you know. You seen that I smoke. Listen, babe. Well, whatever. I want you to know it ain't gonna be nothing more,
They
nothing
ain't
less.
know each other but 10 minutes now.
I want you to know it ain't gonna be nothing
So
more,
you
nothing
expect,
less.
okay, boy, I see you smoking and whatnot.
You already know it ain't gonna be nothing, right?
I come to you right now. Okay,
I'm gonna tell you to
now,
change
man,
your
you
life.
gotta think about this now. I'm a man that but say you got a good physique on you. I'm liking how your body's.
No, let me say this real quick.
That's
You
all
see
he-
her smoking outside. She come back in the club. She looking good. She smell good. Whatever. Y'all decide to go home that night after the
You a
club.
good
She
time.
texts you the next day. Hey, can we link up? What you gonna say?
He gonna link because that good time.
You gonna link?
Yeah.
We had
Okay,
a good
you
time.
gonna link, but you're not gonna say, hey, it
You
ain't
ain't
nothing
working on
more,
that.
nothing less.
Why would I say that right
Ain't
now?
no need.
Why would I?
Because
you-
that's how people get killed,
Ain't no need.
and that's how
How?
people get fucked up.
How?
Because
I'm not
this
lying
girl-
about nothing.
You just
I'm
met
not-
I
him,
cannot with
and
y'all.
she chose the link, so he gonna look the link
I
again.
cannot.
But he know he ain't nothing to take
Okay,
serious.
okay.
Yeah, tell her that.
He don't have to.
Do you know how many women out here deal with dudes
Guess
that
what?
feel like because I crossed the
Guess
line,
what?
but
we
listen,
got some
no,
type
but
of
listen,
something
listen,
going
listen.
on?
Now,
If he
this-
don't
I
tell
get
you,
it. That's on them.
if he don't tell you his
I get that.
girlfriend, he don't tell you
She
y'all
asked me like,
being
hey,
something.
where do you see us going? I will break
You
that.
better tell
I
her.
will break that down.
That's
to
all
an
I'm
end.
saying.
But that's not.
That's all I'm
You
saying.
ain't gonna volunteer.
It's
That's
not
all
like
I'm
I'm gonna
saying.
come out here
You
like,
gotta volunteer.
That's all
oh,
I'm
I ain't gonna
saying.
see us doing nothing. You're not gonna.
No.
That's all I'm
The night
saying.
before, we're not gonna do that.
That's
He not
all I'm
gonna
saying.
volunteer it. But if she don't ask, he ain't gonna volunteer it, and he gonna go along with what she going along with.
So
And that's
I-
just what it is.
But I'm wrong for running.
No,
What you-
never said
Where you
that.
running from?
Never
I
said
don't
that.
got time for certain things.
What-
When I see
what
something that's not
That's no
like,
different. That's no different than the
I'm out
guy
the
say
door.
he don't like the woman that smoke. He just
It's
want to
no
have
different.
exactly. That's
but
all we
sometimes
trying
I
to
don't
say.
give explanations. I
You
just
don't
ghost
have
you.
to. You
You
don't
don't
have.
have to.
But especially if
You
you,
don't have to. But
especially
you
if y'all
can't-
not
you
locking
can't- you
in.
can't
Y'all
be
not
like,
locked in.
okay,
You don't have to tell
You
him
can't
nothing.
just be like, okay, let me give you an example.
Explain nothing.
All right, I'm gonna ask you two questions. My first question.
And my
is,
phone died. We done for the day.
My first question is though, would you want somebody to give you a explanation?
Nope.
Okay, so then
Okay.
don't expect it.
That stop that.
I don't expect it.
All we saying is, you at the end of the day, you see something you don't like, and you like the good time y'all having, you gonna keep having it. They gonna keep having it.
That
That's
goes
just
back
what
to
it is.
you said, though. You've been hypocrite again. Mm-hmm. How you gonna tell me to come out the blue and just say that? But you saying
you need to decide what you want.
Explain it to them.
I don't feel like I have to.
That's the point.
And like how you say that? I don't feel like I have to.
That's
out the blue tell you.
So don't get mad. You can't get mad. You can't get mad. He see that's something he don't like. So guess what?
But you want to screw her. But you want to screw her.
It don't matter. He said that. He said she could smoke.
I'm not screwing him.
No, listen what he's saying. He said
but you just leave him out of
if it's something that he don't like a deal, what if this woman cuss like a freaking?
But he seen that from up front.
He don't want him. He want to have a good time.
I'm gonna give you an example right now. Hold on, I'm gonna give you an example. A good example right now. All right, boom. Check this out. This is how I said I was screwing him right. Say some nigga you just met, he cool now. Guess how he got you? He go a little honey here. He don't want nothing out of you.
That's it.
He want nothing out of you.
Good time.
Good time. He made this noise you look at him side. Are you gonna stop him from doing that just because something you don't like?
No.
But we're not having sex.
No, that's what he's saying.
That's your sex though. Make it seem like that's your sex.
Okay.
Say he's like, oh, this is my little friend, we cool. He throw you a little money on the side. Cool, nothing. You know you don't want to deal with him. He thinking that though.
It depends.
That's
people crazy. People crazy.
That's how people get killed. Just like
that's my point. But that's at a certain point. I ain't gonna accept it from you. I'm not gonna accept
in the beginning.
You going back?
Listen, listen what I'm saying. I have to want something from you. I have to be attracted to you. I have to see something within you that we're gonna build for me to even accept anything from you.
So guess what?
You're accepting vagina from this girl that you see nothing with.
But that ain't no different than anybody else.
What's
wrong with it? People just screw the screw.
Okay, hold on.
The difference is me and somebody else is I'm honest with mine.
That's it.
They want to hide.
You're honest once you mention it.
No, he honest with himself.
Arthur said, see, you can't expect him to tell you up front about just smashing, and you know when you don't like a man.
That's it.
And still gonna date. I don't. That's my point. I would never go on a date with a dude that I do not like.
But you're inserting you.
Well, I'm just saying.
That's what we're not trying to insert yourself.
You went damn right. Would you accept cash from you don't like?
Quentin said, you're right.
Yeah.
Would you accept cash from somebody you don't like?
Let me tell you how to know. Let me tell you how to know. No. I tell them up front. If they can't tell by my response, then you're a dumbass nigga for sending it.
No, you didn't say yes.
She's a dumb chick for still laying down.
Then you going to still be.
It's the truth.
No, it ain't.
It's the truth.
It's the same thing.
I don't like you. I want a good time. You don't like me. You want a good time.
Listen, sir. It's not going anywhere. However, my perfume costs this. If he still send it, that's on him.
Oh,
you didn't tell her that up front.
Now that's different though.
I tell these dudes up front.
No, it don't.
You. Bullshit. So you was there that day.
What day? That day. I'm talking about with somebody else. We ain't gonna talk.
And that's why we don't do this at front company. So listen.
He never gave me money, and that's why I don't talk to him.
Bang! My point exactly.
Because you don't like him.
Thank you, Angela. And that's my point. I do not accept anything from this dude because I do not like him.
But if he gave it to you,
I would have took
it. Exactly. That's all we trying to say.
And you knew from the start.
But he knows it's nothing there.
No,
that's the difference.
That's what we saying.
It's so
we saying about
down there taking shots.
But what if feelings got involved? They won't.
Different.
They won't.
Yes, they
No,
will.
they won't.
We thank y'all for listening because they're probably thinking.
Okay,
You're just trying to just sit hard by now. Don't. The podcast not here with certain things.
Listen,
that's why I say
I didn't accept anything from him because we're gonna talk about this later. As we always say, I don't even know where my let me do this real quick. Y'all enjoyed tonight.
We did.
We only talk about real stuff. Do not ever think we're arguing. We agree to disagree, and we see it from different perspectives. But the moral of the story is tonight: be transparent. Stick with what you want to stick with, and don't just settle. Don't deal with things you know you don't want to tolerate. You want to add anything?
Be who you are. Be honest with yourself. If you're honest with yourself, you can never go wrong. And know that you're attracting what you put out there. You can attract more flies with honey than with vinegar.
You can fly with honey. Well, that's another conversation. Anyway.
Listen, I'm just telling you how I live. I live like that. I had to learn to live like that. And my life is great right now. I am great. And
I'm great because I don't tolerate a lot of things that I just don't want to tolerate. Plain and simple. And I'm content. Okay, anyway. Y'all make sure December the 9th, 125 Chestnut Street. Everything is free. Y'all make sure y'all tell everybody, come out, get whatever, clothes, jewelry. I don't know. We have all kinds of stuff out there. Everything is free. Make sure y'all come out. And as we always say on Let's Sip and Talk with Freema, peace and love.